This video is brought to you by Loot Crate. Head today to lootcrate.com/reviewtechusa and enter the code RTU to save 10% on any subscription plan. Skip it up and that up. So I'm going to be agreeing with GameStop twice today in two different videos. The world must be ending. GameStop, along with me, and I've been saying this for a while, really want to see price cuts for the Xbox 360 and PS3. Tony Bartle, the president of GameStop, said this during a recent post-earnings call with analysts and media. An analyst suggested price drops for the 7th gen platforms is very long overdue, and Bartle seemed to agree. Friggin' man, so do I. This is what Bartle had to say. We think it would be excellent and definitely would increase the sell-through rate on the old generation consoles. We definitely think it would help, referring to a price drop of the 360 and PS3. Year to date in the US, Xbox 360 and PS3 software and hardware are down 57.8% on a dollar basis. That's clearly significantly more than we anticipated at the beginning of the year. Right now in the good old US of A, a new 360 starts at $180 for the useless 4GB system, and they have a handful of bundles that are offered for $250, which gets you bigger hard drives, so on and so forth. With the PS3, you could get a 12GB PS3 for $200, and again, they have bundles with big hard drives like 250GB for $250. In my opinion, either way you go, whether you go for Microsoft's 7th gen console or Sony's 7th gen console, you're getting fucking ripped off either way. I know why Sony and Microsoft are doing this, especially Sony, because Sony financially got their asses handed to them with the PS3, you know, with the cell processor and how much they would lose on each console when the PS3 initially came out. They're trying to scrape up every penny they can from that console. In the end, the PS3 did pretty well, but it still hurt Sony financially big time. So, and I know the argument that both Sony and Microsoft make, and a lot of fans of the 360 and PS3 make, is that, oh, Rich, it's much more than a gaming system. You could watch Netflix, Hulu, you can surf the web. And my answer to them is shut up. You could go out, I bought it just because they had a special. They had the Fire TV stick, which does everything I just mentioned that the PS3 and 360 do, like watch Hulu, Netflix, you can even play some casual games on it. I got it when they had a special going on with it for $19.99. Okay, you can't justify keeping the prices of the PS3 and 360 new as insanely high as they are just because they do a little bit more than game. Come on, man. Every other generation of consoles that has come out, they've towards the end of their life, especially when the next gen consoles were introduced, they were going for like $99, $149, and anywhere in between that. The fact that they're still asking $250 for a usable 360 or PS3, I say usable because the 4GB and 12GB iterations of the 360 and PS3 are useless, is absolutely ridiculous. Why would anyone, on top of it too, why would anyone, that's why they're not selling as well. Everyone's thinking, buy a new 7th gen console, which is on its way out, and they're almost a decade old. The 360 today has officially turned 9 years old. Literally, it was released on November 22nd of 2005. Or people are saying, why don't I just hold off, save up another $150? Or if you're getting a Xbox One now, it's only $100 more, and get the next gen consoles, which I know will at least have 4 or 5 years of life, and I'll be able to get AAA games for them. I don't get what they're doing. Stop being greedy, Sony and Microsoft. Stop making these cheesy ass bundles where you include like 30 games with each console and nudes of Steve Spencer and Mark Cerny trying to convince, oh, look, we're giving you all these games that at a great value and it's only $250 for all of them, even though the console's outdated and games are going to be stopped being made for it like a year from now, except like Disney games and sports games. Look, sell them cheaper. Get them into more homes. People know they're old consoles, and people are either going to wait for next gen or they're going to wait for you to make the 7th gen consoles cheaper. They're going to wait for 8th gen, to say, not next gen. You get my point. Make them cheaper. Stop being greedy. People are not going to spend that much money on hardware they know soon is going to be outdated and useless. Alright folks, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one.